got a couple really nice vintage RC cars sitting in front of me here, but I'm not going to be talking about those. What I want to talk about are batteries. What I want to do is make a charging station to recharge rechargeable batteries that I can use in my transmitters. Okay, so what you'll need for this is obviously some rechargeable batteries. I got some AAAs and AA's here. So you'll need 2 of these battery holders or trays, and what we're going to do is we're going to wire these 2 here in a series, so that once you put your batteries in, you have a total output of 7.2 volts. So we're going to go ahead and make a tray holder for these, basically out of wood. We'll screw these battery holders down to that. We'll wire them up. We'll put a plug on there so that we can attach that to our charger. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these on this 1x3 that I have. I just had this laying around. I'm going to go ahead and mark that out. And then cut that with a saw. Alright, with our wood cut, we're going to size these wires up. I'm going to go ahead and mark a line right here where these wires are at. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but I got 2 lines drawn on here where the wires are going to come out. But I'm going to take my Dremel and Dremel down, just miter, make a little groove in the wood going this way and this way, and then one out the bottom, just so I can tidy the wires up down inside of the block. And then what I'm going to end up doing is hot gluing those in there. So here's the reason I'm cutting those slots in there. These wires are going to be fed down through there. You'll have the black and the red soldered together right in there, and your connector will come out there. So I'm just trying to hide the wires in those grooves. Alright, the next step is to go ahead and get your battery holder wires soldered together. And like I said, we want to do that in series so that we have a total output of all the voltage of the batteries added up. In this case, it's going to be 7.2 volts. So I'm going to go ahead and put the batteries in there and get these connected up and check it with the voltmeter just to make sure you've got the wiring right. I'm getting 7.6 volts, so that is hooked up correct, so we can go ahead and make our connections. I'm going to go ahead and attach these battery holders to the wood. First I had to find some screws, and I barely found enough tapered screws. You don't want your screw to sit above these holes or your battery won't fit in there properly. Alright, I got the holders all screwed down. That smaller one could have been a little bit straighter, but that's just the way it went in there. Be good enough for what it is, so let's go ahead and get it soldered up. So I want to fit these 2 wires in this groove. And these are the ones I'm going to solder together for a series circuit on this. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut those a little bit short. And we'll strip the ends off of those, and then we'll solder those together. So I've got those soldered together. What I'm going to do is lay these wires in these grooves and glue them down with the hot glue gun. Okay, so the hot glue has cooled down and set up, so we're going to go ahead and get the wires soldered to our connector. Alright, now that that's together, let's go ahead and put batteries in it. Make sure we got 7.2 volts there. Alright, we got 7.6 volts, so we're all hooked up correctly. I'm just going to tidy this up with some of this Tessa tape. You could use electrical tape if you don't have any of that, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap that around the perimeter of this block, basically just to make it look nice. So the other pack that I made for the AAAs is done charging. So we'll go ahead and disconnect that. And these batteries here are 2800 milliamp. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll just charge them at an amp. looking pretty good. These batteries are almost fully charged anyway, the way they came, but I'll go ahead and top them off. So I think this is going to wrap this video up. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.